Take me down to the paradise city where the grass is green and the girls are pretty. Oh, won't you take me home? Take me down to the paradise city where the grass is green and the gals are pretty.
Hey everybody, this is Bret Jenny of Simply Vegas. Today I am here at 3317 Hastings, which is in the Palomino, I think I said that correctly, Palomino Historic District. It's built in 1954, but obviously they have remodeled and redone, and it's more of a desert contemporary style right now, at least on the outside. So the lot is just under 12,000 square feet, which is about a quarter of an acre. But as you can see, well, you can't see right now, but you'll see almost all of that yard is in the front, not in the back. Let's take a look. First of all, right there, look at that monstrosity. A whole setup here. Cactuses, trees. I mean, that's a signature. For you can see up here, they have more of a canopy, turp kind of thing, torn, things like that. So obviously you would need a brand new one or something obviously probably more updated. What I do like about this neighborhood especially is it's a historic preservation neighborhood, okay? So these homes, like this one was built in 1954, all of these were built around the same age. One of the first areas of the city to be developed. When I say one of the first areas, I mean like Rat Pack era, okay? So, but as you can see, like as across the street right here, they're taking these homes and they're completely remodeling them. They're making them updated. This house is in some areas, and then other areas you're gonna see has yet to be updated. So let's go in and take a look. First of all, let me just say this. Any house that has two lions sitting out front, you've got a show, right? Right, Dan?
Absolutely.
You got a show. And then you gotta love the curtains. With the beads. All right. So let's take a look. Thick old door. So first, let's do this. Let's start off to the left. Now the kitchen obviously has been updated somewhat. What year, I'm not sure. I mean, obviously it's not 1954. Obviously it's more, I would say probably early 2000s. When I checked the history of this home, it was bought as a foreclosure in 2012, I believe, for $305. And I think right now they have it listed at $625. That's $625. And one of the things I first noticed here too is if you take a look right here, go ahead and zoom in on that. That's what an eviction notice looks like when someone's getting evicted. That's not laughable, but they had tenants in here. So it was bought as a foreclosure in 2012. They rented it out every single year. I believe they were getting at the end $2,500 or $2,600 a month. But obviously the tenants, I'm not sure for COVID or whatever it was, but the tenants got out. Now it's on the market to sell. It's been on the market since July, I believe. They've only lowered the purchase price a little bit. In this kind of market, in my experience, if you have a house that's sitting there for this long, it's for a reason. And as we go through the house, you'll be able to see, a few areas that need work as far as updating and stuff like that. So I do like the island. It's already got that stuff up there, don't worry about it. And then a little kitchen table out here. I do love the glass corner kind of in a sense. That's pretty unique. But obviously plenty of cabinets. You want to stand back here. Out here is a side door, which is actually the entry door because that doesn't work. So they have a new key in here, but that's the side door off there. And, like things like this, they have 1,000,001 light switches. Where they all go and what they all do, I don't know. I hit every single light switch on, and I still can't get that one on. So let's continue back here. Double oven. Right here's the utility room. One thing in the negative that I noticed, the water heater is a small water heater. It should be at least a 50-gallon. That doesn't look quite like a 50-gallon, and especially when you have almost a 3,000 square foot house. The furnace is older. Obviously, that's where the washer and dryer goes, so that might be an issue. I'm not sure the electrical. I'm assuming it's probably going to be 200 amp. Might not be, but that was something that would be something I have to look more into. So out here, I like the living room. I love the beams. Personally, I would have left them the wood color and not painted over white, but it is what it is. Fireplace, at one point was wood burning, and I don't see gas hooked up, so it's wood burning. Huge fireplace. They used to make that back in the day, store the wood, all that stuff. So I like the beams. I love the huge stone mantle. I mean, it's a gregarious thing standing right there. The problem is, you kind of come over here, and I guarantee this is where they first had the furnace when this house was built. But they don't have it in there anymore. So you have this section over here walled off. So personally, I would open it up more, and I think this is why this house probably hasn't sold. If you're to open this house up more, make it completely contemporary on the inside, you're looking at $100,000, $150,000, maybe more. So you got to get it for the right price. I think it was at like $215 or $217 a square foot, which is what a house in this area that's remodeled and good to go, in good condition, can go for. It can vary from that up to $400 or $500 a square foot, depending on the little gated community or whatever. But they have it basically listed at, right now, a price that where it should already be done and updated. So I think that's kind of the problem. Over here, they have the living room. I like the light fixture. Maybe not like that wire coming out the way it did it, but separate living room. It looks like they have that's where they had the TV and stuff before. It's just kind of, it's almost a 3,000 square foot house, but it's kind of chopped up a little bit. I mean, I love the preservation of it. I love the historic district. I love the bones of it. It just unfortunately needs some work and it's kind of chopped up. So let's go down the hall here. Take a look at this. Now, when I say the house has been updated, okay, so the good news is it shows that the house has been updated since 1954. The bad news is the last time it was updated was 1976. I mean, look at the tile, look at the green. Isn't this crazy? And they had the step-up shot. Look at it. You don't see those bathtubs anymore, do you? Crazy.
Wow, it's like a mini bathtub.
Yeah, that was a style of the 70s. That's what I'm saying. It's literally, it's not from 1954, but it's from like 1976.
Wow.
And so they have other areas that are completely updated, and then they still left the bathroom like that. That's the most that they have for hallway lighting. That's another thing I kind of don't like. It's kind of dark in here. Ceilings are what? 7 feet? Maybe. If even 6.5, 7 feet?
Yeah.
Short ceilings. You see what I'm saying? It just needs to open all this up.
Yeah.
And back here, okay, so this is an addition because this is the back wall. It's a cinder wall, cinder block wall. So this is an addition. This is, I believe, was probably the garage. And you'll see over here, same thing. There's no lighting in here. There's literally no lighting. Same thing right here. So if you look out in front of the house, this is where the garage should be. But they converted this thing a long time ago, and I'll tell you why. Because take a look at that bathroom. Same thing, right?
Wow.
It's that style tub. So that tells me this was converted. I mean, that bathroom's attached to here. So this was converted in like the 1970s. So it's been this way for a while. They converted from the garage a long time ago. But, I mean, it's super dark. Those are the only windows. There's no light. It needs to all be opened up. All right, so now we'll head back here. More cabinets there. Wander off to the left. And then you have the stuff down here. So take a look at this bedroom. Here's where you put the TV in back in the day. Look at the glass. Then closet in here. So this is more probably, what would you say, like 80s, early 90s?
Yeah, I would say it's upgraded a little bit to the 80s.
Yeah, this is probably 80s or 90s. So you have the house built in 54. You have half of it built, remodeled in the 70s, that's still. And then you have the other half that's 80s or 90s. Fair to say? And then, take a look at that shower. But the shower is like 70s again. It's just weird, huh?
Yeah, it is.
So that's why it probably hasn't sold, because they want too much per square foot. The house itself is pretty unique. The floor plan needs to be opened up. There we go. The floor plan needs to be opened up, and it needs a complete remodel, which is going to cost at least 100, probably closer to 200, to be honest with you, if you want to do it right. So, again, like that side, I think this was a garage as well, because you can see again with the cinder block walls. I mean, this is all this stuff. So when they converted this, I don't know. Probably the same time they did that. And this is right off the side. And the weird thing is, so here's your wall, but then you gate going right into your neighbor. Kind of odd. Sticked outside here. So I'm not even going to try to guess what's going on there. AC is probably about 10 years, I would say. Whoa, watch your step, man. Let's head out here since we're out here. So this is another interesting thing. So you got this building. It's not a shed, it's a building. So I don't know what this was used for, but they've got a sliding glass door. So it looks like they're trying to live in here, or I don't know why they put a sliding glass door in there. This could be, if you did it right and stuck in some money, you could have a whole separate casita. I mean, the framing's there, but I don't know, the structure and what's all entailed in that. We might have to go around. Yeah, we'll have to go around this side. All right, come this way. So this is what I mean. We're on almost a quarter acre of a lot, and that's what you have for the backyard. It's all in the front of the yard. It's just kind of the way they did it back in the day. They have a dog run on the side, backyard entrance that way. I would take out the grass. I would do desert landscaping. This is torn up a little bit. You can see this needs new plaster, so I'm not sure how well structured the columns are still anymore. You can see the chips in the pool and the decking, cracks in the pool. This looks like they tried to sod it, but that didn't turn out. So here's all the pool equipment. Back there, it looks like you have a heater. So I don't see any leaks or anything like that, but obviously it's kind of a mess back here. I mean, the backyard alone, just to get the pool going, just to get the pool decking, you could easily stick $30,000 to $40,000 just getting that up to grade. Same thing with the canopy. So that is basically all I have to show you today. Like I said, we're looking at a house built in 1954. It's in the Historic Preservation District, Palomino Historic Preservation District. House built in 1954. Bones are great. The natural style, they don't make them like that anymore. They don't make them like this anymore, let's be honest, are all great. But obviously the home needs some work. It's been sitting at 625 for 3 or 4 months. In this market, that's an immediate indicator that the house is still listed too much. I think it was like 214 or 215 a square foot, but it needs to be closer to probably around 150 to 160, maybe 165 a square foot with everything you have to stick in here, which is probably gonna be around $200,000. So thank you everyone for watching. Please like and subscribe. I appreciate the love. Talk to you later. Thanks.
Hi, I'm a realtor.